tell me how it. You told me much to me, up to the pregnancy. I'm not your father, cause you didn't turn out right. Got on board, send you to the nights, the middle trust it right. More than suicide. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel? When you're looking to the pedal of a loaded gun, tell me how it feels.
Hey, so overseas, I know you guys tour overseas relentlessly, South America and Japan and Europe. What's it like over there for you guys? I know that you're bigger now over there than here, from what I try to understand.
There's a pretty big reason for that kind of thing. That it's pretty clear. There's so much traffic now in the States. I mean, it's pretty crazy. There are so many bands coming out of the States that it's hard to keep up with. You know, every weekend there's like 2 shows. You know, it's just constant.
Oh yeah.
But you go overseas, you know, they don't get that as much. You know, because again, it goes back to these bands with these 2-year lifespans. They can't get over there.
Yeah,
you know
because they
what I
don't
mean?
have the money or they don't want to take the chance.
So when bands from here go there, they're just very accepting and thankful. You know, so I think that's a huge part of it.
But an idea of what like just getting back to these different countries, like Japan, for example, is we've only been touring there since 2003, and you know we didn't know what to expect, but the shows were pretty big, and we didn't really have an idea about record sales there. But we put out a best of last year, 2007, that has already sold like 30,000 copies in Japan
That's
alone.
really good for you guys.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's great.
And well, I'm just saying, I'm not bragging or anything, but I'm just saying, and it was like a number 2 record on the Tower Records charts there.
Hey, that's cool.
But so it's completely different there than it is here. You know, it's like if we go there, it's completely different. I think people just keep passing the torch back in these other countries because they don't have inhibitions or they don't think there's a way that they're supposed to be. I think people in the United States have a misconception that when they get older, they're supposed to just be older.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, I got to put the video games away now and
No, you're like, no, I'm going to tour forever, till I die.
There's a way to do it. I mean, I have a kid. I have another kid on the way. I'm married. Been married for 10 years. And all I do is go to punk shows.
What advice do you guys have for kids who are just musicians now so they don't get sucked in the 2-year mentality, you know?
I had somebody come up to me and ask me that recently. I can't remember what band they were in. They're like, so how do you do this? Like, he was like, I'm worried a long time from now I'm just going to end up, you know, just a crusty old punker and just with no life and stuff. How do you maintain your health and things like that on the road? And more questions like that. And I was just telling him from experience. I was just like, look, don't like drink too much or overabuse a bunch of drugs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best advice.
You guys
I can
feel you
give
did?
to that.
Did you ever get sucked into that in your early years?
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
maybe not.
you know.
Yeah, that's the way to answer it. You're like,
But you know, I mean,
Again, it goes back to a different lifestyle.
yeah. Exactly.
I think there's a lot of boredom on the road, and so there's a lot of tendencies for bands to go and do that stuff. There's a lot of peer pressure.
A lot of spaces to fill up. Long ass drive.
Staying
Detroit.
level-headed is important, I think. That's the best advice you can give. That, like, not thinking that you're bigger or better than you actually are.
Yeah.
Just being you.
Yeah, seriously, because so many bands just can't even get their heads through the doors these days, you know?
I'm a firm believer that a lot of people are born to actually play music. You know what I mean? Or write music, for instance. If you don't do that, you're gonna eat yourself alive. You're gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? It's in you, no matter what. And some people aren't born with that, and that's why they can just bail at any time and go work at McDonald's, you know, or get or an office job. Yeah. But for us, it's kind of like there's not much choice in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have a feeling that when the time comes and I finally just go get my little day job, I'm still gonna play at night at a country bar or something because I have to do this. I'll have to do it.
All right, Kansas City, Missouri! You ready? Let's go! Shown how to dress promise not to do it again. Do you remember when life was so simple and permanent? Everyone changed, everyone's cool, everyone sucks, but I can't seem to complain. Exciting and it's just not there. You're getting scared, I'm not your savior. Never thought I was anyway. I'm a boy with empty promises that bags are made. I never said I'd change. Taking back the words that we spoke, like the butane running dry. You believe it when I try.